Welcome to the beautiful Park City, Utah in the United States. This is an interactive 360 video. Look to your left by moving your phone or mouse. You can see me there. Pretty magical, right? How about this? Some GPS information overlay to tell you where I am currently on the map and my altitude. Go ahead, look around. In this 360 video, I will teach you how to film yourself or others snowboarding and skiing in this interactive 360 format on YouTube and inside a VR headset like the MetaQuest. Filming in immersive 360 is very different from filming with frame 2D videos. Your goal here is to avoid making your audience motion sick. I will show you several effective ways on how to mount your 360 camera to get the best stable result, including using an invisible selfie stick, the 3-meter pole on a fake 360 drone shot, the unicorn POV mount, or like right here on a drone. We will show you all the creative ideas and tricks to spice up your 360 video. We will even show you how to use the GPS action remote to record GPS data live to overlay on your 360 videos, to make your snowboarding action like playing a VR game on a PlayStation VR 2. Your Insta360 X3 or 1RS camera can do so much more than just gimmicky reframed 2D videos. This video will guide you from zero to hero to create your first snowboarding or skiing 360 video to impress your friends and family, both on an iPhone or inside a VR headset. Let's go! Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Bear Mountain. Now we are on top of Bear Mountain. Look down, it's super epic, right? Today we are gonna do a 360 tutorial on how to film snowboarding and skiing in 360, not over capture, but in 360. Behind me you see a bear right there, you see Kitty, you see our friend taking a couple pictures, but we are in the top of the mountain. Just look down. We're not gonna snowboard down that way, but we're gonna show you how to grip the camera, how to snowboard in 360 so you get a stable shot. You also learn how to the camera setting and all the good stuff too. So yeah, if you're ready, let's go snowboarding. Here we have CJ skiing with the Insta360 1RS 1-inch 360 edition down the mountain. If you really pay attention, you will notice some stitching issue in the distance. This is the biggest issue compare 1RS 1-inch to X3 in 360 action video capture. You can fix it doing stitching using optical flow stitching and stitching calibration button right here. As you see right here, stop at the problematic frame and hit the yellow stitching calibration button right here. Nine out of 10 situations, you will need to do this manual calibration with the 1RS 1-inch. So if you are lazy, I will suggest using X3 instead. In terms of stabilization, as you see here, 1RS 1-inch has the exact same stabilization performance in the current firmware compared to X3. They are both not perfect in 360 videos. So as you see CJ here, he's holding in the middle of the long selfie stick instead of at the end like most people. See the camera shadow right here? This will balance the weight better avoid selfie stick bending and achieve a more stable result. As you see, I always carry a backpack when I snowboard. Let me show you now what's in my backpack and all the essential gear you will need to make a successful adventure video all day. Yeah, I just feeling camera on camera. I'm not really, but thank you though. Hey, what's up everybody? So right now let me show you what's inside my backpack. Well, first on my helmet right here, we have the unicorn mount with the X3 right here. We have a stopper right here to make sure that I can go like that to film top. This lens go up the sky. This lens is gonna film me as a POV camera. So very important. So other helmet, the mount right here, mount right there, I can mount twice, but I want to show you what's in my backpack. So always bring water, really important. But also I have the, right here, as you see, the long selfie stick. So it's 2 meter pole, so I can do like aerial shot with this. I always have a little thing like go around my hand so I don't drop my camera right there. Cool thing right here, this is the GPS remote control. I always have that to remote control trigger my camera to film, and also bonus points to get the GPS data right there. Yeah, so what else in my backpack? So make sure that everything's locked. Obviously I have a camera, right? But on here, let me show you. Sunscreen, food, this thing, limited bullet time thing for 2D video. But one thing very important that I always bring it with me is you are in the winter area, battery run out pretty fast, 2D camera. So I also have a battery pack right here from Zendu that can charge all of my camera many times. So that's very important. You have to have a battery there because your camera run out battery really fast. And that's basically what I usually carry on my snowboarding trip. So yeah, let's go on the lift and go to some snowboarding. Okay, right now I'm by myself on the lift. My friend ditched me, but here you see that I don't even need to use my hand. I got a really cool POV view of me talking, vlogging. I don't even use microphone anymore. I just capture straight from the camera microphone, filming HDR. So see, you can look around in front of me. You see the lift is pretty empty because this is a pretty black diamond route, so we're doing the black diamond. So now let's talk about camera setting. For the X3, you always want to film in manual mode if you can, but I know it's hard. So the second option to do is film in HDR in 5.7K, 30 frames per second. For 360 video, you never do 24 frames. You do 30 frames per second, and then try to keep your camera as steady as possible. And one thing, you have to turn your sharpness all the way to low because you don't want in-camera sharpening. You want post-camera sharpening, which I'll teach you in DaVinci Resolve. Make your face look 10 times better in this video at least. So I try not to move my head too much. So when you're in a unicorn mount, filming 360 video, you try to get your head kind of locked in one direction so viewer is seeing your POV but not getting too sick. Look at the views side. When you look at the views, look in front of you, the views is amazing. POV is totally doable when you have unicorn mount, and it's just so much easier. And yeah, let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Now I'll teach you how to grip a camera. There are two ways to grip an invisible selfie stick. So right now you see the selfie stick is like right there. You can't really see me. You can't really see a selfie stick. So this is the usual way you do it. You go front, you snowboard like that. Danny's right there doing a demo. And then you have reverse grip. Just grab it like that, reverse, but go low angle. So that will give you a really good nice powder move. Powder shot. So this is two different ways you can grip. But when you design one shooting way, you keep it a whole way. You don't do that, flip around. You don't from front to back. In 360, you don't do that because you get people a headache. So you want to just, if you go down like that the whole way. If you go down like that, go down the whole way. So that's how you should do it. Boom.
So when you snowboard, bend your knees, hold the selfie stick, and then kiss your ass goodbye.
That's how you should snowboard. Okay, I gotta keep the camera with Danny and let him do some run. Just to repeat the importance of not changing the camera position during filming in 360. The filmmaker's job is never to do cool tricks, but to keep the camera as steady as possible. While we are doing very steep black diamond here, it is just hard to keep the camera going in a straight line. If you are watching this video in a VR headset, you might experience a little bit of motion sickness. To reduce the motion sickness effect of an unstable selfie state, your other option is to go really fast. You need to be a decent snowboarder or skier to pull this off. To cheat, you can also use revert grip and push the camera pretty low to the ground, like what you see right here. Viewers need to look up and this gives a pretty epic hero shot. Also, because we are so low to the ground, everything is moving faster relatively. Another trick I like to do is to purposefully kick snow off the ground to the lens. I don't use lens guard here to keep the best image quality, but I do recommend you to use lens guard if you are going to use this trick. The powder in your face feeling is very immersive when you view this in a VR headset. Even I am a very horrible snowboarder, the lower camera angle and the flying powder giving viewer the illusion of me going pretty fast down the hill. The next cool trick I'm going to share as you are watching it right now, it is to add video games like overlay onto your snowboarding action shots in 360 VR. This is something will absolutely wow your viewers and make them think you are playing a VR snowboarding game. All this on-screen telemetry data is real-time and accurate thanks to the GPS action remote on my wrist. We also use this real-time data in VR to help with sport training for snowboarder and skier. Seeing their own performance in virtual reality with live data really helps them to find their problem and improve their skill set. Very cool stuff here. Let me show you a more extreme example here. Here is a clip from one of our latest VR extreme flying experience, flying on a US fighter jet, Top Gun style in 360 over San Francisco. The flight data captured with the same GPS remote can be transformed into data that makes sense to fighter pilots. This is a real image and I think it's better than the CG graphic from the Microsoft VR Flight Simulator. If you want to learn how to do this in 360 on any action sports, don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for my next in-depth tutorial on creating data-driven 360 VR experience with telemetry data. From a good storytelling perspective, you don't want to only show snowboarding footage. As you see in this video, we had lots of cutaway on the gondola, on the ski lift, and here is another one that I hang the X3 upside down with the 3-meter pole, capturing my ski lift ride in an interesting angle. Look down, you will see something very special. The red thing on the tree is a girl's bra and panty.
NANI?
We call this a broad tree. Americans are strange. But if you are not from US, that is something bizarre that you definitely want to capture in 360. You are not allowed to fly a drone inside a ski resort, but it wouldn't stop you from taking a drone-like 360 shot as you see right here if you have the 3-meter pole. There are a lot more exciting ways to capture 360 video in your winter adventure. Like right here, mount a 360 camera outside of your 4-wheel drive to do a 360 hyperlapse, or right here, bury a 360 camera and its selfie state in the snow to do a drive-by shot. If you are good enough, you can even aim the snow to cover the camera as a transition shot. Very effective in both 360 videos or 2D reframe videos. Okay, I hope you learned a lot of new idea to shoot your next winter adventure 360 video. What I show you here will also work great for 2D reframe video. A good 360 video will require you to learn better editing with the X3 or the 1RS 1-inch. Putting this sequence together is not easy, but it is lots of fun. I will show you how step by step in Adobe Premiere and DaVinci Resolve in the next post-production tutorial. Techniques that you wouldn't see anywhere else on the internet. If you have not already, please consider subscribe to this awesome YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and stay up to date to the latest editing tips and tricks on Insta360 X3 and 1RS 1-inch 360 camera. If you don't own this Action 360 camera, I have the links down below in the description that will save you some money with discount codes on both the winter snowboarding bundle and skiing bundle. I hope to see you in the next tutorial about GPS data insertion in 360 VR and the winter 360 editing tutorial. Bye now!